Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my memory spread for the week of July 11th through the 17th. For this week, I'm going to be using the 2021 Summer Mystery Kit from Glam Planner, which is a really fun pastel poolside kit, which I just love. Super excited about this kit. I love this artwork and the very simple patterns. Obsessed. So because this was a mystery kit and a luxe kit at that, we have lots of extras. So we have two different fashion options. We have the label sampler and the glitter headers. And for foil, I'm pairing this with the Palms foil bundle from Caress Press in Sparkly Hollow, and I have a 6-page foil bundle here. So we have the 2 pages of full boxes, the 2 pages of bougie, scripts and doodles, and then the bottom washi and headers. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and lay down the base of the spread and pass this off to voice over me. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping before we get into talking about the spread. So firstly, I will be out of town for a couple of weeks, so probably not going to see any videos or anything from me until August. I'm hoping I might find enough time between Monday and Tuesday before I leave to pre-record at least a couple of videos, but I'm not entirely positive that that's going to happen. We shall see. But yeah, I have to go out of town. I'm going to be staying with my parents for a couple weeks because, well, firstly, I have my scuba diving certification, so I have that next week. But I wasn't intending on going home until the end of this week, but my mom has an appointment in San Antonio, and she's leaving for that on Tuesday night, staying overnight with my sister. And it's not something, it's been an appointment that she's been waiting quite a while for. So it's not something that we can reschedule or anything like that. So my dad is taking her down there and I have to babysit the dogs. So I'm going home a little bit early to take care of the dogs. So that's fun, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I have my scuba diving certification, and then hopefully as soon as that's done, I will be able to go to San Antonio to visit my sister for a few days before coming back to my apartment and staying here because school is right around the corner. So yeah, just a little forewarning in case there's no videos or very few videos. But when I come back, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun stuff to talk about because, of course, I'll have my certification and I'll be able to talk about that experience. And like the next 2 spreads after this one are probably going to be my best spreads of the summer, if you ask me. So I'm really excited to see those laid down and stuff. I'm very tempted to just like lay down the bases just to see them, but I know I'm probably going to need some extenders over the course of the next 2 weeks or so. So yeah, so that is the little bit of housekeeping I have. Let's see, what else is there? Well, obviously you guys can tell that this video is going up a little bit later than I usually intend for them to go up. So last night, Sunday night, I filmed the spread. And I told myself I wanted to have a little bit of a break and finish reading my book before getting into doing the voiceover, because the voiceover is something I can do early Monday morning if I don't get to it, but I wanted to make sure I finished my book on Sunday night. So that book was Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I had about 100 pages left in it, and I just sat down. I read the rest of it Sunday night, and I cried through the entirety of those 100 pages, and then I cried after I put the book down because it was such a good book, you guys, and I just needed time to process it, so I didn't even get a chance to get to this voiceover. I just needed to lay down and like just, I don't know, like comprehend my feelings and everything that I just read, because it was a really good book. I don't know why I've been in such a romance mood lately. Like, I don't know. I think I talked about this before, but like I'm normally like a hardcore like mystery thriller reader. Like that's 90% of what I usually read. And Of course, I read like some other things like here and there, but like the vast majority of what I read is mystery thrillers. But for some reason, this summer I haven't read as much as I wanted to, but the books I have read have all been romance books, which is so surprising to me. Maybe, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm getting to that age. Like I'm in my mid-20s, I'm forever alone, and maybe I'm just like getting into like that age where, I don't know, I just need a little romance in my life, which is weird because I know you guys know that I've talked about never wanting to get married, never wanting to have kids, but maybe like these books is like just the right amount of romance that I need in my life right now. So maybe that's why I've been like in a hardcore romance mood lately. But if you guys have any romance recommendations, please let me know. I am tempted. I don't know, all of the Colleen Hoover books I've read so far have been like 5 out of 5 stars, so I feel like I need to continue with that, but I don't know what romance book to read, or what Colleen Hoover book to read next. I'm thinking It Ends With Us, or maybe Ugly Love. I heard good things about both of those. Also, Heartbone and Confess. I don't know, give me your recommendations. Like, I need like a good romance that's just gonna make me bawl my eyes out. Give me your recommendations because I need it. But yeah, also this week in my sidebar you'll see that I finished, what was I watching? Gossip Girl. I finished Gossip Girl and I started rewatching Grey's Anatomy from the beginning for like the 100th time. I don't know why, but like after a new season of Grey's Anatomy airs, I just feel like I need to like sit down and rewatch the series from start to finish, because after the new seasons come out, I miss like some of the OG cast, and I just need to like cleanse my palate and like be reminded about like the good old days of Grey's Anatomy. Like I miss Christina, I miss Callie, all of them, and yeah. So I started rewatching Grey's Anatomy, and it's gonna take me forever to finish it, but that is okay. But anyways, I did ask you guys on Instagram to ask me questions. I have those saved. Obviously, I talked about a whole bunch of random stuff while I put down the base, so I saved those questions, and whenever you guys see another plan with me from me, I will make sure to answer those questions. So anyways, I guess it's time to start talking about the day today. So Monday I made breakfast, of course, and I uploaded a video, and then I headed to the gym for leg day, and then on my way home from the gym I stopped by the post office to pick up my held mail. I had originally requested that the mail be delivered to me on Monday, but that did not happen, so I just went to the post office to pick it up because I was too excited about all my Happy Mail that I had been holding on for. I think the post office held it for like over a week, and I had quite a bit of it, so I just wanted to pick it up right away. I didn't want to wait until Tuesday for them to maybe deliver it. So I did that, and then I came home and had a YouTube binge, and then I called my sister and we had a nice long conversation, and then I got to Subway for dinner this day. Moving on to Tuesday, I was able to sleep in quite a bit, which I think it was like 9 o'clock when I woke up, but it was so refreshing to be able to sleep in, because you guys know that's not something I get to do all that often. And then I also marked down that it was the start of Prime Day. I don't know about you guys, I did not go too crazy for Prime Day. I mainly bought stuff that my mom and my sister requested that I picked up for them, and I had it shipped to them because I obviously have Amazon Prime, and I also have a Prime student, so it's a lot cheaper for me to have Amazon Prime than it is for them. So I mainly did shopping for them. Like they told me what they wanted, they sent me money for it, and I bought it and shipped it to them. The only thing that I got was, I had been wanting a fitness watch for some time. I had an Apple Watch. So long story short, my sister had a boyfriend a couple years ago. He gifted her an Amazon watch. They broke up. She gave it to me because she was like, I don't want anything from him, whatever. So I had that for like a year, and then like I guess she wanted an Apple Watch. She realized how expensive they were, so she stole back her gift to me. And so she kept the Amazon watch, and I obviously can't afford one right now. So I just went with that one for a couple of years, but the Amazon Halos were, I think, like 50% off. Like they're originally 80, they were on sale for like 40. So I was like, you know what? I just need a very basic watch. So I'm gonna pick it up and see how I like it. And so far I really like it a lot. And it's so much cheaper than a Apple Watch or Fitbit or whatever. So I'm quite happy for it, and I think it'll hold me over until I have enough money to buy an Apple Watch again. So I'm very happy about that purchase. But anyways, after that I went to H-E-B to do some grocery shopping, and then I had an arm day at the gym, did dishes, and then on this night, Tuesday night, is when I started Reminders of Him. On Wednesday, I started off my morning by printing labels and going to the post office because I've been doing some destashing, so I needed to get some stuff shipped. And then I went to the gas station because I was running on empty. And then I came home and took a nap. And then after I woke up, I had to do some meal prepping. And I did some more reading. And I watched the season finale, maybe series finale, I don't really know, of Miss Marvel, which was actually really good. Spoiler warning if you guys have not seen it. But I was really pleased with the finale because we got our first mention of mutants in the MCU. Obviously, if you guys are familiar with X-Men, you know what the mutants are, but I'm super stoked to see where Marvel takes the introduction of the mutants. Also, the post-credit scene was really pleasing because I feel like phase 4 of Marvel has been very disconnected for me. Like, it's been pretty much entirely like solo superhero movies and TV shows, and nothing has been connected. Like, normally we would get post-credit scenes that would give us like a hint of when we're gonna see these characters again, but so far, like, we have no idea when we're gonna see Shang-Chi again. We have no idea when we're gonna see the Eternals again, or not Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and things like that. So Miss Marvel was the first thing in phase 4 that really gave us like a post-credit scene that led to a movie that we know is coming, and that is the Marvels. So in the post-credit scene, Kamala and Carol switch places, and it gives us a good idea of where we're going to pick up with the Marvels. I'm so excited for that movie to come out next year. But yeah, anyways, sorry, long rant. Back to the plans. Thursday, I woke up early, went to the gym, and then I called my dad and wrote down that I was so stressed after the conversation that we had. After that, I marked down that I had a pretty boring day. I pretty much binged watched Grey's Anatomy all day, and then at night I read Reminders of Him until I fell asleep. On Friday, I made breakfast first thing in the morning, and then I had my little check-in for my fitness challenge, and then I continued to read until it was time for me to head to the gym again. And then I actually bought some wax this day. I have not bought wax in such a long time because it hasn't been a priority. Like, I wanted to finish what I had. But Villainous Wax had a shop anniversary release, so I was like, you know what? Let me just pick up some wax because I'm running low, and my sister's running low too, so I usually, whenever I buy wax, I just buy a ton, and then when it arrives to me, I pick out the stuff that I like, and then the stuff I don't like, I give to my sister. So since I'm going to see my sister in a couple weeks, I figured it was like perfect for me to buy some new wax so that I can take some stuff to her when I go visit her. So yeah, and then for some reason, I just like was in a mood to watch Avengers Infinity War Friday night, so that is what I did. On Saturday, I uploaded a haul, which was long overdue. I feel like I was pretty regular with my hauls, but like my spending has been like so little lately that I haven't been doing hauls as regularly as I used to, and I love doing hauls, and you guys seem to really love hauls, so I was excited to finally get one up this day. And then after that, I marked down that I had to organize all of those stickers I just hauled, so that was fun. And then I had a pretty heavy cleaning day Saturday. I had to clean the kitchen and the bathroom, and I did a boatload of dishes, and it took me forever. And then after that, I went to the gas station again just to top off my tank since I know I'm going to be going home the next week. So I did that, and then I went to the gym. And then after that, I started to do my online scuba diving lessons. So I'd have to read 6 chapters of scuba diving material before Friday of this week. So I started doing that. I put it off intentionally until like right before, because I wanted the information like fresh in my mind, because I do have to take like a written test over what I learn. So I wanted to, yeah, I just wanted it to be like as close to the day of my test, so I had it like fresh in my mind. Anyways, and then moving on to Sunday, I got a whopping 2 hours of sleep thanks to Figaro. I stayed up until midnight reading my book, and then Figaro woke me up at a whopping 2:30 in the morning. And then he just would not let me fall back asleep until after 5 o'clock in the morning when he ate, and even then I couldn't fall back asleep, so I stayed up. I eventually went to Walmart, and then after Walmart I took a nap, which wasn't as long as I had hoped it would be, but yeah, it needed to be done because I was so tired. And then after that, I pulled stickers and filmed. And then, of course, I finished Reminders of Him and had an emotional breakdown because of that book until I fell asleep. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'll have all of the shops featured in this video linked in the description box down below, as well as any coupon codes or referral links I have for them. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in a couple of weeks in my next video. Bye!